Hey, what's up, guys? So, little update, backyard garage channel, I guess. So I got this little carport. It's 12 feet this way, 15 feet that way. It's just wide enough. Put these two old German cars next to each other. But I didn't put a floor in because I didn't want to pour a slab and like to be able to work on it. So it's just wide enough for one car to be underneath it and to have plenty of room to work on it. And if I want to store both cars, I can shimmy them right next to each other. And there's like barely any room, but it works. But I'm doing a stupid idea, which is to build a wooden floor on top of cars that leak oil and might need body work. But I figured I'd share my stupid ideas with you. Basically, I'm going to do, this is all ground treated pressure lumber, so that's good. But 24-inch on centers for these 2x4s, and they'll just support 4x8, 6 4x8 sheets of plywood here. Just about do it. Some trimming. I'm laying out these first, then I'll have to cut a little bit of the soil away just to make them level. Put the 2x4s on top, and I'm sorry, I have to say 4x8s, the plywood on top. It's 3/4-inch plywood, so I looked at some span charts, like actual sheathing and structural roof charts online for when actually building like load-bearing surfaces, and I think I can get away with 24-inch on centers with 3/4 plywood. So we'll see if I park a 2,000-pound car on it and it bows, but I'm feeling okay about it. And if it doesn't, it only bow 1.5 inches till it hits ground anyways, so kind of low stakes. But yeah, I'm actually really like this metal structure. It took a long time to get here, but it's only 6 feet high, and but I didn't have to build it myself, so it saved a lot of time. And now I'm just gonna turn this thing into a little bit of a work area so that at least I can put the Porsche in there, and it's out of the sun, it's out of the rain, and then the Beetle, which drives fine, I can put in the front yard and actually drive it. So, but either way, I'll document this and see how it goes. My woodworking skills aren't well, I guess they're about as good as my car working skills, so we'll see how good that is. Okay, so this is kind of halfway done. See, these are kind of 2 feet apart, 8 feet total. I'm gonna put those on there. Since it's 12 feet, just under 12 feet, so it's 3, 1, 2, 3 on this side, and then a little less than 3 on that side. But yeah, throw someone down. I'll throw one down and see how it looks. I just throw these down and would dig out a little soil just to make them kind of level at the same height, to use that as a guideline. Like, are they up and down 1/4 inch or even maybe 1/2 inch in places? Sure. But I don't know, I'll see how it looks. And if it doesn't work, in the sense that it starts bowing or cracks when I drive over it, just take those sheets of plywood off and double up. I'm not too worried about it. The drop here, like in some places, is almost flush. You can see this is almost flush right here. So let me put those sheets on here and see how it looks, and see if there's a sag on one side or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't want it perfectly flat anyway, so if it gets water on it, it would at least bead off somewhere. So yeah, let's see what it looks like. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but only got 2 boards down before the sun set, so, but that's a little less than 7 feet, or 4 feet. So next sheet will go onto there. Then I'll just extend these over, get the full floor on. Right now it feels pretty good. Only has a couple nails in it, but it's solid. We'll see. Till next time. Well, at least till tomorrow. Okay, and here you can see it's the next day. I just slowly board here. There's the foundation, and so now I just have to put these 4x8 sheets of plywood on there. And you can see I just this is all visual reference. These are within a certain amount, 1/4 inch there. So, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And just a little bit of grading to get them basically flat. But yeah, but the only other thing I had to do that I wanted to show was the anchors for the actual carport. You know, they're earthen anchors. They have hey buddy, hey. They have those little anchors in there, so I made a cutout for those. How do you think it? How do you like it? Does it look good? Or you want the ball? Okay. So just a little progress update. This video before I put the last board on. These are the ones I have to measure, and they're about 42 inches wide. But I'm pretty happy. I got to cut that line, foot off, and I'm thinking that I'll take a router and just put a bevel on the end of it so that there's a rounded edge. I'll see about that. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. I'll probably do a test over here and see if I can even get a good edge on it, if it's worth it. I might just tear out. It's only a couple inches above the surface. So, some gravel in front of the, which is probably a good idea in general for drainage, but just think if I put some gravel instead, there won't be a lip or anything like that. But we'll see when I put that car in here, if I get any splits or any cracks between the edges. I would think that it would crack here, kind of like there's a lot of shear at that moment, so maybe that would crack. I don't know, but it feels pretty good. It's pretty level too. It's good enough. You can kind of see that edge. It's a little high here, but that's just because it's not resting. So there's nothing there's no anchors in the actual floor, so the floor can float away, I guess, in a flood, but I don't think that'll happen. But no, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to make some cuts that last sheet and take it out for a not a test drive, but a test park, I guess. So okay, here it is, complete, and pretty happy with it. So all in all, just took a couple days during the Christmas break, so we'll see what it looks like with the car on it. And there you go. She's all tucked away. I haven't nailed down like every board, and so not every board is nailed. So you can see here, right on the seam, there's a little lip here. But, it's not bad. I don't hear any cracks. I put weight to it. It's flush, so there's a support every 2 feet. So one's here, one's here. So this is kind of worst case scenario, I think. So I don't know. Looks pretty good. Got over this lip fine. I don't abrade it or anything like that. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Little short little project. I probably could have gotten it done in a day if I had the whole day, but you never do these days. So, but I'm thinking about maybe putting some foam on these just in the off chance I hit one. I don't know. Probably find out real quick if I did. But no, it looks real good. And the only other thing I want to mention is I have been doing some upholstery work, interior work, and the keen-eyed viewers amongst you probably noticed that I used to just have like a $10 little stick on the rearview mirror, and I found an original one on eBay. It was needed some buffing and all that, and the original chrome's, it's a little oxidation, but all in all, looks really good. That plastic pad breaks off often, and that one had the full thing. So it's a nice little luxury to have the original rearview mirror around there. Who knows what the original one. So yeah, the interior looks still really bad, but at least I have a spot I can now put on the car. Slow but steady. Thanks for watching.